Yeah, yeah. Grief doesn't ask permission. It arrives like a storm. This is for the moments when your breath feels like the only proof you're still here. This is for the love that never left. It's changed form. Breathe. You're not alone. It came like a wave, no warning, no sound. Just silence so loud it shook the ground. The room still holds your echoes wait. I sit in the hollow, I meditate. No map for this, no guide for pain, but somehow my breath still knows your name. And still I breathe, though you are gone. In every sigh I carry on. And still I grieve, but not alone. Your memory lives in my marrow and bone. Time doesn't heal, it just rearranges the way the ache shows up in stages. But I light a candle, I hum your song, and in that moment I feel you strong. No script for this, no perfect peace, but in each breath I find release. And still I breathe, though you are gone. In every sigh I carry on. And still I grieve, but not alone. Your memory lives in my marrow and bone. I won't rush the quiet, I won't fake the light, but I will let love find me in the night. And still I breathe, though grief is wide. This breath, this speed is where we collide. And still I breathe because of you and because of me. This life is true. This ain't the ache from 10 years ago. It's today's ache. The kind I wake up with, the one I carry into the grocery store, hide in my smile, and sometimes pretend isn't there. But not today. Today I'm sitting beside it because it deserves a seat, not a shaming. It's not yesterday's ache that haunts me. It's the one that stayed quiet through the day. The kind that doesn't scream, just lingers in the breath I forgot to take. It's the mirror I won't look into, the voicemail I never replayed, the I'm fine I handed out like candy while my soul was slipping away. But I feel it now. itself inside my ribcage and call my silence a name. But I will numb it now, send it away. I'll sit beside the sorrow and ask it what it came to say.
It's the dream that ends with echoes, and the light that burns too low. The empty chair at dinner, and the what if I still don't know. But healing ain't a magic trick, it's the slow return to breathe. It's crying while I'm driving and still finding what's left. So I'll light a candle in the middle of my chest. Let the ache flicker gently till it lays itself to rest. I'm not ashamed of hurting, I'm not pretending peace. I'm just making room for both, 'cause both are part of me. And I feel it now. The ache that tried to stay made itself a quiet witness to the words I couldn't say. But I won't numb it now, I won't send it away. I'll name it with compassion and let it guide the way.
There's a hush in the hallway, quiet I know, like breath held hostage, too heavy to show. I tiptoe through memory, stacked in the air, trying not to disturb what's already there. They don't talk about this part, the stillness, the weight, when the world keeps moving but your heart hesitates. And not the falling apart that I fear the most, it's sitting in the middle with no one close. There's a weight in the room, and it's calling my name. I've been running from shadows, but they found me again. And maybe this ache is the doorway through. So I pull up a chair and I sit with the truth. Tears don't always fall, sometimes they rise behind the eyes of the ones who smile and survive. But I ain't here to perform like I'm perfectly fine. This room is my altar, this grief divine. I used to think healing meant fixing the pain, but now I'm learning silence can baptize the shame. I'm not here to escape, I'm not here to pretend, just to witness the wound and let it mend. There's a weight in the room, and it's calling my name. I've been running from shadows, but they found me again. And maybe this ache is a doorway through. So I pull up a chair and I sit with the truth. carry it all at once. Maybe the silence is holding me too. The ache doesn't mean I'm broken beyond return. It means something mattered enough to prove. So I breathe, just here, still here. Even this weight is holy. There's a weight in the room, and it's holding me close. Not as an enemy, but a friend I now know. And maybe this ache is just love in disguise. So I stay with myself, and I don't apologize.
I searched for answers, but God stayed quiet that night. Still I stayed not to fight the silence, but to finally hear myself again. I searched for answers, but God stayed quiet that night. I looked for signs in the mirror, but my eyes were too tired to fight. I tried to be who they needed, but I forgot what I needed to. I wore strength like a costume, but the fabric never felt true. And somewhere in the stillness, in the hush between the tears, I met a softer version of the girl I lost for years. She wasn't loud or certain, but she whispered back to me, you don't have to prove you're worthy, you were always meant to be. I'd mistaken noise for healing and applause for peace of mind, but all the echoes faded when I stopped chasing time. I sat beside my sorrow, let it pour right through my hands, and in that broken silence, I could finally understand that somewhere in the stillness, in the hush between the tears, I met a softer version of the girl I lost for years. She wasn't loud or certain, but she whispered back to me, you don't have to prove you're worthy, you were always meant to be. I held myself like prayer, unlearned every lie, learned to rise without rushing and to breathe without why. I sang my own name slowly, as if for the first time, not as a stranger, but someone reclaimed. So now when stillness finds me, I don't run, I let it stay. I sit beside that girl inside me and ask her what she needs today. She still ain't loud or certain, but she smiles and says to me, you don't have to earn your healing, just be who you came to be.
I never knew stillness could thunder louder than pain. But that night, it did. I stood there bare when no light could perform for me, a quiet kind of breaking that only the soul can see. I had worn my smile thin, buried truth in the seams, waiting for someone else to come retread my dreams. But the ache cracked through like a light through clay, and I saw me rise in the place I tried to pray away. This time I won't rush through the ache. I'll sit in the silence, let the sorrow remain. Not a flaw to be fixed, not a wound to erase, just a heart learning how to hold space. I found pieces of peace in the dark's embrace, when no one was watching, and I touched my own grace. No map in my hand, just breath and a beat. Still I kept walking with blistered feet. Not every healing sings out loud. Some happen slow, buried deep, but proud. Let the tears write prayers where language failed. Let the breath be enough when nothing's unveiled. The breaking was never the ending, just a bend where I remember how to begin again. This time I won't rush through the ache. I'll sit in the silence, let the sorrow remain. Not a flaw to be fixed, not a wound to erase, just a heart learning how to hold grace. This time I'll walk through the ache. I'll sit in the silence, let the sorrow remain. Not a flaw to be fixed, not a wound to erase, just a heart learning how to hold grace. I searched for peace, but silence answered back. Tried to pray, but the words just collapsed. I showed up anyway, gave rides, cracked jokes, poured into others, while my own soul choked. I clapped at the wedding, spoke life at the wake, held my friends down, even when I barely felt a wave. I laughed on the surface, held back the storm, told my mama I'm cool, while grief kept me warm. I'm not mad they didn't see, I wore the mask too well. But even armor gets heavy when you're walking through hell. No one asked if I was bleeding, no one asked what I lost. They said you're strong, keep leading, but that strength at a cost. Who holds the one who holds? Who sees the silent fall? I've cried in drive-thru, spilled tears in the shower, then got dressed like nothing broke, and still showed up with power. They say grief has no timeline, but mine's been in disguise, still showing up to fix what's broke while dying behind my eyes. I ain't looking for a rescue, a pity wrapped in gold. I just need a safe place to let this grief unfold. No one asked if I was bleeding, no one asked what I lost. They said you're strong, keep leading, but that strength had a cost. Who holds the one who sees the silent fall? I almost forgot I was human till I couldn't feel it all. I don't need applause for surviving, I need space to not be okay. Let me rage, let me rest, let the tears do the work. Let this grief have permission to be sacred, not just hurt. No one asked if I was grieving, they just praised how I performed. But I've traded the mask for mercy, and I'm learning to be reborn. Grief don't make me weak, it makes me whole, and I'm not hiding anymore. I'm not hiding anymore.
I folded the letter you never wrote, placed it in the drawer with all my hopes. The silence carved more truth than words ever could. So I learned to live with what I never understood. I whisper goodbyes you'll never hear, grieve the version of us that disappeared. Time didn't heal, but it did rearrange. The ache became a quieter kind of change, and I sit with the echoes some nights, not for you but for the part of me that dimmed its light. There's no grand finale, no sweeping relief, just the quiet unfolding of what used to be. See clearer now than I did back then. No longer searching for the why or when. This version of me walks in light and grace, no longer shrinking to keep someone in place. It's not forgetting, it's not surrender or shame. It's honoring my truth without needing your name. Someone's taught me where I begin, and that's not lost. It's where I rise again. is quiet unfolding, clear and complete. Trace the silence back to where it broke, held the echo of what I never spoke. Grief sat heavy like an old friend, but I'm not who I was back then.
I walked the long road with no end in view, carried the weight no one ever knew. But each step led me through the dark, to find the flicker of a brand new spark.
This is not forgetting, it's how I breathe again. Not erasing love, just learning where it's been. All the love that didn't get to be still shaped the way I set myself free. I see clearer now, I'm finally home to me.
The tears taught me what truth feels like. The ache taught me how to choose my light. No longer waiting for the past to change. I built a new life with a different name.
Oh, this is not denial, it's how I rise again. Not leaving you behind, just loving me within. All the love that didn't get to be still lives in how I move peacefully. I see clearer now, I'm finally home to me.
It's not a finish line, not some race to win. It's breath by breath, I let more healing in. Grief shaped the soil, but I chose the seed. I grew something whole
That looks like me.
I laid the sorrow down at my feet. I let the wind carry what I couldn't keep. All the love that didn't get to be helped me return to the heart of me. I see clearer now,
I'm finally home to me. I see clearer now, and I'm finally home to me. A lifetime of memories, competing with my last moments with you. This painful rehearsal of the fear behind your eyes. Deep down I knew that you were leaving, but this was the goodbye. I never got to choose. And it broke me in places I never thought could repair. Already so fragile from carrying all this despair. No blueprint for this, no map to show me through. Just blank pages in a story that felt unfinished without you. But I kept writing anyway, through tear-stained ink, words with no real form yet, but they were mine. And I didn't know if I would make it, but I didn't let the pen drop. I let the grief move through me, 'cause the only way out was not to stop. So I rolled my way back to breathing, roll my way back to hope. Let the sorrow become the teacher that finally led me home. I'm still standing in the story, even when I can't see my end. Grief tried to write my final chapter, but I picked up the pen. Some days I just existed, breath in, breath out, repeat. Wearing grief like a second skin, I didn't know how to shed. People said you're so strong, but they didn't see me fall apart. Behind closed doors, screaming into pillows, praying for rest. I know that healing isn't linear, it circles and spirals and doubt. Some days I move forward, some days I just crawl. But even crawling is movement when you thought you'd never get up. Even whispers serve a purpose when you thought you lost it all. And to anyone who's seen the light leave someone's eyes, who carries the weight of a goodbye they didn't get to say. Through the pain you're just becoming something grief is shaping, and the cracks are where the new light finds its way. We don't get to choose how people leave us, but we choose what we do with what remains. So I gathered up the pieces and let love outlast the pain. So I roll my way back to breathing, roll my way back to hope. Let the sorrow become the teacher that finally led me home. I'm still standing in the story, even when I can't see my end. Grief tried to write my final chapter, but I picked up the pen. To my father who left while I was learning to let go. To my friend still carrying his wife's last breath. To every soul who's held someone's hand at the edge of goodbye, and wondered how the world kept spinning when yours came to rest. This is for you, this is for us, the ones who stayed when staying felt impossible. We are not defined by how they left, we are defined by how we lived after. By every morning we got up anyway, by every tear that watered something new. Roll my way back to breathing, roll my way back to hope. Roll my way back, sorrow become my teacher, and it finally led me home. I'm still standing in my story, and the pages are mine to fill. Grief thought it wrote my final chapter, but I picked up the pen. Yeah, I picked up the pen, and I'm still writing, still writing, still here. Thought by now the ache would fade, that healing meant the hurt would leave. But I'm learning grief is not a trait, it's something I've learned how to weave into the fabric of my days, into the rhythm of my chest. I carry love in different ways, and I made peace with all the rest. I didn't need the pain to disappear. I just needed to make it through, and I'm still here. Look at what the breaking grew. So I'll keep going, I will live. Not because the grief is past, but because I still have love to give. And some things are built to last. The sun still rises, so do I. Still here beneath this heavy sky. And that's enough. That's everything. To wake and still feel something. Some days are quiet, some are loud. Some days the tears still know my name. But joy doesn't mean I'm not allowed to hold the loss inside the same. The ones I love will want me whole, would want me laughing, want me free. So I'm reclaiming what grief stole. I'm living for them and for me. I don't need to be complete. I just need to stay in motion. My heart still beats, still capable of devotion. So I'll keep going, I will live. Not because the grief has passed, but because I still have love to give. And some things are built to last. The sun still rises, so do I. Still here beneath this heavy sky. And that's enough. That's everything. To wake and still feel something. To everyone still holding on, wondering if the night will end. I promise you won't be long. The broken places learn to mend. You're allowed to live out loud. You're allowed to find your way. You made it here, you should be proud. You're allowed to stay. Keep going, live. Not because it's easy now, but look at all you had to give. Look at you, you made it somehow. The sun still rises, so will you. Still here after all you came through. That's enough. That's everything. You're still here. You're still here. Still breathing. Still becoming. Still here. That's enough.
Oh, oh, yeah. They didn't think I'd make it here. Hell, some days I wasn't sure myself. But I'm standing in the sun this year, dusting trauma off me like it's something on a shelf. I called myself laughing last spring. Felt guilty at first, then I said nah. Joy ain't betrayal, it's a holy thing. My ancestors didn't survive for me to dim my light that far. So I stopped shrinking, stopped apologizing for still breathing. Started thinking, maybe living well is its own kind of healing. Look at me now, I'm still moving forward. Still got something pushing in these bones. After all that, I'm still crossing borders. I took my grief and built a throne. Not just surviving, I'm alive. Every crack, just let more light get through. Oh, I'm still moving, still moving, still moving forward. That's what the wounded learn to do. I poured out tears that could fill an ocean. Now I'm toasting to the ones who stayed. Don't confuse my joy for lack of devotion. I earned every single smile on my face. My daddy's laugh still echoes in my chest. My people whisper, baby, go live loud. I gave the grief my very best. Now watch me make my healing proud. No more making myself small. No more guilt for what the grief didn't take. I answered
surviving. I'm alive. Every crack, just let more light get through. I'm still moving. Still moving. Still moving forward. That's what the wounded learn to do. And for everybody who thought the road ended, when loss came and rearranged your whole life. Whole life. Baby, the path was just bending. It was leading you back into the light. So move one foot and then the other. That's enough. You made it. You get to walk in your own love. Look at me now. Still got purpose running through these bones. After everything, I'm still crossing borders. I took my grief and built a whole throne. Not just surviving. I'm alive. Every scar is just proof I made it through. I'm still moving. Still moving. Still moving forward. That's what the broken learn to do. That's what the living learn to do. That's what we do. Still moving. Look at me now. Still moving on.